Hi, I'm Heyoka, here with King Caffeine and K1pro from Cloud9, hot off their third place finish. A pretty resounding 2-0 defeat of Team Liquid, I think. How do you guys feel? First off, does that mean NA is better than EU?
Without a doubt.
Of course, Team Liquid's #1, right?
They are. I think they're number one in Europe, right?
Yeah, finally it seems like the debate's settled. I think NA is second best team. NA is better than the first team EU. I don't think there's much discussion anymore.
So, how'd you feel about those games? Did you expect it to be? I mean, the games looked fairly one-sided, I think, from my perspective. Did you expect it to kind of go that way, or did you think it'd be a lot harder?
No, we definitely expected it to be a lot closer than it was. We actually ended up doing some pretty crazy drafts, I think, and we caught them off guard both games. They also tried some really risky drafts, playing with like Monk solo healer last game, and I think they were a little overconfident because they're #1 EU. They didn't realize that we actually bring a real game.
So, what was your mindset going into there? Did you plan out those kind of weird drafts? Like making sure that Black Scorp doesn't get Illidan or Zeratul, like that kind of thing, or was it just kind of, like trying new things?
We just really wanted to kill them. We got heroes that could kill them, and then we killed them.
Seems like a pretty good game plan, I guess. So, do you guys see this as like coming into this? Was your plan like to win it all, or do you just see this as like a warm up for regionals and for BlizzCon?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This is our first chance to get a look at what the other regions are packing, and yeah, so far I'm pretty excited. When we had our loss to Tempo, we lost 2-0 right before. We were pretty down at first, but at the same time, we're pretty used to that happening. We always seem to pretty much dominate them 2 all game and then just throw a late game. It's kind of like the curse we have, but now it's good to know that, our strength is going to stand up against the rest of the world. We haven't tried against Korea yet, but I don't think it'll be much different.
So, did you scrim Team Liquid this week at all, or did you scrim, VP and like the European teams?
Yeah, we scrimmed both of them. The problem is where we scrimmed them at a LAN center that was extremely loud, and there were constant disconnects. So we actually lost to them 3-0 in scrims. So maybe that affected their mindset coming in. They got a little cocky or something like that. But either way, I don't think they were expecting this.
So, how did you feel? Let's go back a little bit, I guess, about those games against Tempo Storm. How did you feel about those? You're doing pretty well in both games, and it was kind of the classic thing, like you said, where it was like you go into late game ahead a little bit at least, and then kind of push it all back. Or was that like just sort of like another day for you, or was that like did you feel good about how you played earlier in the game?
Oh, we played well early, that's for sure. It's just Tempo, they're really good at not losing. Like, they aren't necessarily good at winning, but they are good at not losing.
Exactly.
So if you don't lose, you're going to eventually win. It's just, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear that we have the strongest individual players maybe in the world.
Yeah, after that, maybe.
It's just, when it comes to late game, Tempo's shot calling and just ability to play safe is really good.
We always rush it against Tempo. Like we'll be matching them in rotations, be really strong the entire way through mid game. And even right at the start of late game, we'll be fine. And then, it seems like everyone gets a little antsy for some reason. We're just like trying to force fights that we know we shouldn't take from positions we know we shouldn't be in. And we're going to get over that. Before BlizzCon, we'll get over that.
We just need to learn to be more patient late game. Just wait for the opening instead of trying to force it.
Do you guys feel like you're getting better at that? Because I feel like, from my perspective, I feel like the Cloud9 of today is much better at like not overextending than the Cloud9 of, say, 3 months ago.
For sure, we're getting better at it. It's just, we don't get to practice versus Tempo much. Every match we have against Tempo, that's amazing practice for us, and we just get better every time we play them.
They don't scrim us.
They don't scrim us.
Basically, we were always trading down in scrims to the teams below us in placements. So all the practice we get against Tempo is at events, like this and smaller tournaments.
Yeah, Duncan mentioned that he felt that it was pretty hard to find practice just because of the way that things are. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little about the games. I think that's all I have. Do you guys want to give any special words, any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs to all our teammates. Everyone did a really good job. Shout-outs to our organization, our sponsors, G2A, Logitech.
I just want to say we'll be #1. It's just a matter of time.
Is that a promise?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.